The following may contain language which will be offensive to some people and inappropriate for children. Still here? Then pour your favorite beverage and let's get this fucking show started.
Fantastic Forum, assemble. You're watching Fantastic Forum, the premier show about comic books and your live weekly conversation about entertainment and geek culture. We are the Fantastic Forum, coming to you live and direct from the Hall of F. Hope you're having a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night, as the case may be, depending on where you are in the world. And if you're not, you should stick with us. We'll be taking it up a notch. We have the usual suspects in the building. First, he is our riddle inside of an enigma, trapped in Chinese finger cuffs. You don't know him. You love him anyway. He's our silent assassin, Jay.
Okay, what's up?
What's up, Jay? I was like, you're not going to say nothing. You're not going to do it. It's all good. I know it's a little bit of a delay, Jay. No worries, friend. Next, he is our intrepid senior reporter. He's next in line for the cowl. He is our resident Dark Knight detective. It's Oz.
For Black History Month, I would like to welcome to the Hall of Heroes the new superhero, Captain Durag. This one's for you.
I'm going to hope that's not a thing. All right.
It's a thing. It's a Disney thing. I'm surprised you don't. Okay, go on.
Okay, next. He is...
It's a Walt Disney thing.
His suit is purple like grape drink. This is not a...
Wait, listen.
Sorry.
Yeah, thank you. This
is going to drink this.
Next. He is the backbone, the pillar, the strength of Fantastic Forum, our nigh invulnerable brawler and resident strongman, Moses Magna.
Hi.
Hello. As for myself, my name is Lawrence Young. They call me Mary Young. Welcome to Fantastic Forum. We got a great show for you this week because we are going to be talking to you all about the relaunch, the relaunch of Youngblood, Youngblood #1. We're going to be talking to you about that today, as well as the 0 issue for a comic called Murder Podcast. So we're going to be talking to you all about both of those. And of course, whatever else it is that you all want to talk about. But before we do all that, we want to make sure that we thank Mr. Scott Rubin, because without him, the show would not exist. So thank you, Scott Rubin. Hope all is well with you, good sir. And with that said, if you want to get down with Fantastic Forum, we do have a few different ways for you to do it. You can jump into... well, first you can go to fantasticforum.live, hit the call-in button, and you will be the 5th member of Fantastic Forum. So that can happen. You can join us here on screen, comment on what we're talking about, or you can let us know what it is that you have to say about the friggin' comics that you're reading, or whatever other facet of geek culture it is that you choose to participate in. You can do all that, or you can just jump into chat, whether that be through YouTube or Twitch. We'll take your comments directly out of chat and bring them into the show as they appear. So feel free to, jump in and participate however it is that makes you comfy. And with that said, let us go back, I guess. Oz, what are you talking about, Oz? What's happening? What is this?
Okay, here, let me...
Yeah, please. Listen. Oh, look, come on, Oz. Yeah, you gotta make sure. Okay, so we're adding something to the scene here. Let's go ahead and make this big. Captain Durag. Oh, is that like that show looks familiar.
It is a show.
Yeah.
Oh, I can move that.
Yeah.
It doesn't affect anything. Okay.
Yeah. So, what's the deal? What's the deal with Captain Durag? That's not what I wanted to do.
He, by the way, doesn't have Durag related powers either.
Listen. Oh, first of all, we're gonna go ahead and just establish that that's not a thing. Durag
show is
powers?
Hey AJ. It's a kid show, so if you don't know it, that's fine.
Yeah.
Did you happen to watch it on that island?
He's cleaning up Slime City or something like that. So
Yeah.
it could be that island.
Oh man.
Could be P. Diddy. Yeah, it looks a little like him.
How did you hear about this?
Just because it's so controversial, like they took the whole show off of wherever it's streaming or whatever. I literally just heard about this like a couple hours ago.
Captain Durag, like as a character, was so controversial. They're like, "Oh, that should not be a thing."
There's backlash. Yeah, it was a couple hours, and that's when I actually go through all the stories. He's teaching that little girl how to clean. Like he's folding the laundry. I don't think there's anything specifically offensive about anything this character does. I think people are just offended by the name because of the tie-ins with stereotypes. I just thought it was hilarious.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with do-rags in general. I just like a do-rag doesn't have anything to do with cleaning, as far as I know.
Look. But I mean, look at your face as soon as I said Captain Durag. You know, obviously there's something. So yeah, some people are mad. Oh, yeah. Some people think it's funny, especially on Black History Month.
Especially and then on Women's History, you got Madam Silk Stocking, whatever, like from the the silk stuff you guys put on there for curly hair. There you know what I'm talking about. The silk.
Listen, I'm sitting here. Yeah. I'm I'm sitting here just realizing how out of touch you all are with Black culture. I didn't even realize this.
Mexicans wear do-rags too.
We're the only ones bringing up this heritage during this month, during this show. Like,
what heritage are you bringing up, Captain Durag?
Yeah, it's educational for kids.
Nah,
and he's a person of color.
Nah, hey man, listen.
He's purple. Just like Thanos.
Oh Lord! Look, our other Black representative Thanos.
Yeah, and she.
There it is. And she. Oh, okay, got it. Anyway, how you feel about Captain Durag, Jay?
From what I hear, I don't see the issue. Like, I'm not sure what the controversy is.
Yeah, but no, that sounds on brand.
From what little context I have,
I think it's just the stereotype of Black men with do-rags, I guess. It's tough for me because I think some people are way oversensitive, but seeing so many people, like, before they see the character or know anything other than the name of the character, like seeing their reaction, I feel like there's probably something there.
Yeah. Listen. The smart thing to do is to listen to the people that are part of the culture, right? Like, it's like, if you're like, I don't find it offensive, but if you're not part of the culture, it's like, well, I don't know. It's not to say that your opinion matters, doesn't matter at all. It's just that, there's something to be said about the idea of like, well, you know what? Maybe I'm missing something.
Are you talking about specifically Black culture or do-rag culture? Because I was in one of those.
Listen,
when you're a teenager hanging out with the cholos, you get the
Black culture. That's something different.
You get the tres flores and the fucking do-rag and slick it all back so it looks like plastic when you take it off.
You had the Tommy Hilfiger one with the elastic.
Yeah, I thought you had heard. I thought you, Lawrence, would have heard more about it because it's a Disney creation. So I thought you'd have more of an opinion.
I thought Larry created it.
No, listen,
I'm expecting the cosplay.
Right, like there it is, Captain Durag cosplay. Because Lord knows, like, despite knowing about durags, I've never actually used one before. It's not really. Hasn't been my thing.
I've seen you with a do-rag before.
Yeah, I think one of your MySpace pictures might have had one.
No.
He was cosplaying. Yeah. That's when he created the character.
You might have seen me in a beanie, but definitely not a do-rag. Yeah, because, I don't have any reason to wear a do-rag. And that's just how I roll, where I'm like, if I don't...
And also, people get mad at you, too, because, like, what are you putting in your hair? It's like, well, back when you used to have hair.
Like, you're right.
Like, what are you putting in your hair? It's like, no, it's just naturally... All right, whatever. Keep your secrets,
Right. Yeah, the cats would get mad. They definitely thought I had a perm press something. Yeah, but anyway,
It's
um,
like I don't know the specific controversy. I've seen everything from stereotypical to black exploitation. You know, why couldn't he just be a black dude with powers like Static? Why you gotta give him a do rag and make him purple? It's just stuff like that.
Why couldn't he just be the new Mr. Clean?
there's nothing wrong with
Kind
purple.
of is, although he does he does teach her how to fold the laundry to a funky beat.
Okay, hey, listen, if you're gonna teach somebody to do something, doing it to a funky beat's a pretty good way to have them make sure they remember. You know,
Mr.
so
Clean's
I'm
a
not mad at that.
bitch.
So,
The funny part is that it's a kids show. Like, if anybody's not gonna see anything bad about it, it's kids. They're just gonna see the superhero cleaning stuff.
They're gonna see the
It's-
good stuff in it.
It was just some adult that's like, he didn't even see the cartoon, just heard the name and got all butthurt.
Or they don't want their
yeah.
kid to be subjected to that stereotype like that.
You know, the wild part is, I think it's the captain that makes it offensive.
Yeah.
Like, if it was like just the do rag, I feel like there people would be like, "What's that about?" Like they would be inquisitive.
If
But
he
when you
was
say
just a
Captain
dude,
do rag, it
Yeah.
feels like, nah, that's weird.
that may be something about the stolen valor and misuse of rank.
the stolen
what if-
valor.
Look, what if he's former military, so actual captain,
Yeah.
and his powers are in his do rag, like the cape.
No,
He,
no. Like I just like I don't even know why you understand.
I'm
Captain
just trying to
do-rag
like
in and of itself is a non-starter. It's just like, no. Like what? Like what are you doing? And look, that feels like one of those things where you're like, what white person came up with this? You know, you know. And don't get me wrong, it very well might end up being like a black person that came up with it. Who knows? But it's like then the question becomes, how come they don't have any black friends? You know. So I don't know. Anyway, speaking of black friends, Hecht is in the building. What up, Hecht?
What's up, man?
What's your opinion on Captain Durag?
I haven't seen him. I don't know.
Look, hey, listen, great answer, Hecht. Great look. I feel like that. Listen, there it is. I haven't seen it. I don't know anything about that.
Don't be asking me questions.
it can't be
Don't
going
be
in the
right,
wrong.
exactly.
You're wearing
I don't
purple in
talk
the
to
wrong
police.
neighborhood.
Right. I don't
Hey,
talk to
I'm-
police. No, thank you.
I'm wearing black, and I don't even want to be seen like that.
I wouldn't either.
There it is. Oh, look, I don't like the way you said that either, Oz. Watch yourself. Watch yourself. I hear you. I hear the intonation. Son of a bitch.
Like, I
Anyway.
love Oz's smile. It just gives me that look of like, like a fucking like a Muppet laugh. Like
I just think it's funny because it's
it
true.
is. Look at it. It's like waka waka.
Waka waka waka. That's funny.
every time, like I just picture him laughing sometimes. I'm man, I miss this guy.
There it is, man. Exactly. So, real quick before we get into our topics for today, I did want to mention that Jay and I got the chance to check out Comic Book Church, the first Comic Book Church this past Saturday. Which, I'm sure those of you listening are like, what is Comic Book Church? And
Getting
what that
ready
is
for Ash Wednesday.
I've read the comic book Bible.
There it is. No, our friends Jeffrey Jr. and Mike Wellman got together to do an event, just like a community event in the comic space down in the South Bay area, and they took over Gardena Cinema and had like a little micro convention inside of Gardena Cinema where people could come together. You can, purchase books, talk comics. They were showing Saturday morning cartoons because the event started at 10 o'clock, 10 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
And at noon, they showed a comic book movie, which for this one, they showed Birds of Prey. And so...
Why?
Couldn't get a better one?
And look, no other comic book movies were available. No. You know what? It's so funny because I didn't ask them why they chose Birds of Prey. I assumed the reason you would choose Birds of Prey would be for like so people like comic book people could come together and like heckle it collectively in a safe space. Like, because
was it one of those that was like a screening where everybody sits down to watch it at noon?
I believe so. Yeah, because it was at the theater.
I mean, you were there. Like, what was it?
No, I was there. I didn't stay for the movie because I mean it was
Man,
you know
what a
I mean
great
it
journalist.
was.
Mayor didn't.
Well, hey,
I mean, I want to give him shit for
listen.
that.
Wait a minute. Says the
Birds of
man that
Prey.
wasn't there at all.
No,
You know?
but here's the thing. I watched Birds of Prey twice. The second time I watched it with no volume while I was on the treadmill, and it was a great movie. And that's what I'm saying. Like, if it's something that just works well in the background while you're shopping for comics and not having to like focus on it, like it has some pretty great visuals and you know, some really decent action scenes with people dressed as superheroes.
Until you listen to it.
Until you actually like have to hear the story and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, the dialogue is where it loses.
Although
you.
that sandwich that she ate at the beginning was, I still like, I make one of those in the morning every now and then.
That sounds but it was duck egg, right, or something like that.
Yeah, they use duck egg. Yeah,
Because she's
But
allergic to regular eggs or something.
Yeah, I use quail eggs.
What are y'all talking about? Like, did all this happen in Birds of Prey?
It's the opening.
Why do y'all remember it so
Because
hard?
it's a delicious breakfast sandwich,
And
and we're
I'm telling you,
fat guys.
it's a pretty decent movie in hindsight.
No, it's not.
No, it's a decent
I saw
sandwich.
the
And I haven't
movie.
commented on the movie yet.
What is a sandwich? It's a duck egg. What?
Well, it's only a duck egg because she's allergic to regular eggs.
Yeah, but it's basically like a
Listen,
grilled breakfast
don't
sandwich.
focus on what is it? What kind of sandwiches is what I'm asking?
It's a breakfast sandwich with grilled bread, like, you know, like grilled grilled challah maybe, or egg bread. And then it has egg, cheese, bacon, but
Thank
duck
you.
egg because, you know.
Okay. I'm just like, why? I'm like, why are they being so specific?
Had you
it's
said
like grilled challah bread. Like, who asked all? I'm just saying, is it like a friggin' like it's a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich? Great, got it.
But
with a duck egg.
But if I tell you it's grilled challah, it's different than if I tell you if it's sourdough.
Yeah, I could tell you what it is.
No, I don't listen.
What
I've had
is it?
enough.
No, because
I'm
now
good.
you
I don't
ask.
need-
'Cause no, 'cause
No,
look,
You want to know?
Look, Larry, this is what you get for not staying for the movie. Otherwise, you would have known exactly what it was.
okay, two eggs, a few slabs of thick cut bacon, 2 slices of yellow American cheese, hot sauce, melted butter on ciabatta bread. Now you want the instructions on how to prepare it?
yeah.
On how to prepare it? Because I got those too.
Wait, so now,
Can you send that to me on text?
what? what character made this?
The deli guy.
Yeah, she was ordering it.
Yeah, like she
Who?
Harley
Harley.
Quinn.
It's called the
remember
movie's called Birds of
movie.
Prey, but it's a Harley movie. Come
Yeah,
on.
it's the emancipation of
remember
Harley
that
Quinn.
much.
Well, in fairness, it's Harley Quinn or the Emancipation, yeah. But that was like the
No,
hitter.
I get that part. I just didn't remember that Harley Quinn was ordering breakfast sandwiches.
Oh, they fry
Is
the eggs on the pan that they fried the bacon in.
Yep,
too.
that's the best part.
That's how you do it.
Why? Yeah. Why are you saying that? Like that's not how you don't. That's not how you always make your eggs.
No. What have I done with my life?
Yeah, I'm just saying. Like, what? So
Look
you're
it up.
making bacon in a separate pan from your eggs? Is that what's happening?
How did I get this fat and not get done with it?
Well, it turns
What do you
out if
do
you
with
do
that
it like
bacon
that, you
grease?
don't get fat. It's like you're using that fake ass canola butter, like that margarine, like that's a shit that's clogging your arteries.
Yeah. Listen.
No, I fry everything in butter.
You might as well like fry the bacon in manteca. Just
Yeah.
leave that on
Hey,
there.
don't talk shit about manteca. We put
It
that
has
shit on
that.
bread. It's so delicious.
It has less saturated fat than butter.
True.
I don't
It's
know what
healthier.
manteca is. What's manteca?
It's lard.
Yeah.
Oh, got it. Is that how you say? Is it a brand or is that
No,
like
that's the
translation?
Spanish print. Yeah,
I mean, we
That's-
use a brand with the
yeah.
mountain.
There's a
No,
brand
yeah.
called that, but
I just didn't know if manteca is the word for lard in Spanish. I didn't
is.
know. So
Yeah.
okay, got it. That's good to know.
We're teaching today.
There it is.
Manteca,
Okay.
Lard.
But long story short, I didn't stay for the movie. Neither did Jay. You know,
I'm hungry now.
We dipped in. Had some conversations. Like I said, I assumed the point of the movie was so that everybody, like, because when people saw it in theaters, they were with like normies, right?
Yeah.
And so there are people there that actually want to watch the movie, so you can't mess around and be like, this sucks. But at Gardena Cinema years later, among other comic book fans, you could.
Yeah.
Or
How
just
do
be
you
like,
not
what the hell is
remember?
that
Like
duck egg?
the whole opening is her describing the process of making the sandwich.
How good it
It
looks
is.
after
Because
a
it's
night
Like
of,
5 minutes talking about the sandwich as the guy is making it, and it makes
was
you
not
feel bad that she doesn't get to eat it because she gets in a fight.
all
Yeah.
I remember
Doesn't she
about
drop
the
it or
movie,
it falls or something?
Sort of. It gets thrown around. Like she does take a bite out of it, but it takes a while.
You know what? Talking about it like that, I think
You're
I
right,
do
this is
remember
a good
seeing
movie.
this opening.
Wait, what'd you say, Heck?
I think I do remember seeing this opening.
Wow. Listen, I
Just
mean,
the
you
opening,
saw the
though.
movie.
It's,
You
just-
didn't see the movie?
it's on screen for
I
so
never-
long. I don't know how anybody could not know this happened.
I didn't search it out. I know it was
It's
there,
the-
and I kept putting it
yeah.
off.
No, you should watch it. I recommend it. Heck.
I'm not
I
gonna
got to
recommend
for this
that.
sandwich now.
Yeah, just for the sandwich, and then you could turn off the volume, like vacuum your lawn or something, whatever.
Even though I think, if I remember right, I'm pretty sure Jay was a fan, though. Jay thought it was okay.
I thought he hated Homegirl because she had a
No, I
broken arm.
didn't.
Jay, I remember you very much saying that whatchamacallit was your favorite character.
No, he called one of them
that can't talk, that talks all through the movie.
Yeah, he called her an invalid because her shoelaces were untied or something.
It was the most, you said it was the best version of the character you've ever seen.
No, even what's his name's version is better than that movie. What's his name? The guy that there was something wrong with the children. Even
James
that
Tinian?
guy's version of Batgirl is better than that shit.
Got it.
You said, is it James Tinian the fourth?
Mm-hmm.
No,
Oh,
the
Well,
other
then-
guy.
you're mistaken then, Jay. I don't even. I don't know.
I wasn't talking to you, Jeremy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I could be mistaken.
It's okay, but yeah.
One of my
But
favorite.
he does the dead and the dying.
Yeah.
That guy.
Joshua Williamson?
Was that?
Is that who does the dead and the dying?
I don't know. I'm just throwing names out there while we search.
That's hilarious.
I'm happy. But that's one of my
hilarious. I
favorite
love it.
Boris, you're
moments.
reading that, right?
Yeah.
You're
But
still reading
I'm
that, right?
absolutely, absolutely.
He just
But
doesn't
I'm
care who
trying-
writes it.
No, I don't remember off the top.
The Spartacus
I don't
TV show?
It's Tate Bromball or Bromble.
Yeah,
And
even
Jake
that
Gyllenhaal.
guy is. Even his version of Batgirl is better than the movie. And you know he's a shit writer.
Damn! Wow, I don't know that at all. How dare you?
Well, now you do.
Yeah.
Why? No, I disagree. I refute that entire friggin' idea.
I don't know who that dude is, but I'm gonna take Jay's word.
Yeah.
No, don't listen to Jay.
He's
Yeah,
gonna
Lawrence,
read
your
his
opinion-
version. He's gonna read his version of Batgirl and watch Harley Quinn and the Birds of Prey at the same time.
Oh my god.
On mute.
Yeah,
One of my
Lawrence
favorite-
doesn't count because he never saw the movie.
One of my favorite J moments was that we were like, she can't tie her fucking shoes like a fucking invalid. I love that so much. Like, I want to make that shit my ringtone.
That was just a poster too. Like the movie hadn't come out yet.
Oh my god, that's a Jayism.
Oh, that's funny, man. That joint was funny.
Like she's a fucking invalid. Oh man, I can't stop. It's like that's up there with Oz saying his butt was hungry that one time.
Oh man.
I hate my memory.
But
Yeah,
the event was cool. There are a lot of a lot of people like folks I hadn't seen in a while because like with both Jeffrey's and Mike's shop having closed, it's like I don't get to see some of those folks that showed up for them, like I used to, and so that it was cool just to see familiar faces, and of course to see the two of them specifically. You know, got to have
Did
some.
Mike ask about me?
No, he did not. Not you
Okay,
specifically.
Good.
I mean, he asked. He asked how, like,
He knows not
how
to do that.
everybody
so
was
it's good.
doing.
Yeah. He knows
So
not
I
to do
guess
that. so.
I guess he asked about the Fantastic Four in general, like how are you all doing, and I'm like, oh,
including me,
but
because I think he wanted to stab me in the neck at one point.
oh no,
I mean, he
don't-
still
I don't-
does,
I-
but not. But he likes you. He just doesn't like your. Well, I know your politics are probably a little different now.
but yeah, so it was cool.
There's
And
no
it
ice
was,
in that whiskey, is there?
It was interesting because the last time I had a at-length conversation with Jeffrey Jr., we were talking about like things that could happen to improve the comic book industry, and he said like probably like 6 things that should happen if people really wanted comic books to sell, like like, and talking about like mainstream comic books, like these, like DC and Marvel need to do, they need to do like these things need to happen from DC or Marvel.
Yeah.
And probably like three to four of those things actually did end up happening. And
What were those things?
well, the big one that happened was Jim Lee doing a monthly book, which
But
kind of happened.
Yeah.
I
don't think it
kind of happened, and that was like that kind of dominated conversation we had, where it's like they did do it, but the way that it turned out was because man,
They're still
Jeff
like
went
what,
in.
only like 1 issue or 2 issues in.
I mean, I think they got through 3 of them, if I'm not mistaken. It might even be 4, but
Into what? Hush?
Yeah, Hush too.
well, yeah, but which
I
was
think
like the actual Batman series. But they've look, it started out so bad they relaunched the whole series. So
I don't think. I think it was supposed to be, or the first half of Hush was supposed to be over by the time Matt Fraction took over his part.
right, yeah, no, that was the plan.
But
they delayed that
Jim
because
Lee
of Jim Lee.
things.
Yeah, so yeah, ultimately, like, and everybody's like, it's probably not going to finish.
He stopped posting on Instagram probably because I cyberbullied him, because he would be drawing on like napkins and shit in restaurants and showing, oh, look what I did, with like crayons, like at IHOP or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, dude, can't you just finish Hush? Like,
Right.
Turn that into for Hush 5 or whatever.
Yeah,
and it, like, I know he was telling me that one of the execs over at DC kind of commented on it, talking about it like it was like an Elseworld story. And everybody was like, wait, is that Elseworlds now? Or are we just like pretending Hush wasn't regular continuity now? And it's like, hey, that could be the case, like, because DC will play fast and loose with their continuity.
Well, I'm down with that, especially because I'm enjoying Matt Fraction's run.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like,
right.
I'm good.
It's a good book. It's a good book.
Jim who? Yeah.
Yeah, man. And so, but yeah, it was good. It was just having like a good comic conversation with Jeffrey, something that I miss being able to do on a regular basis. So that was very cool.
It's also something I miss with Larry.
We're here, friend. We're doing it.
Yeah, but this is work. I'm talking about, how
Gotcha.
it used to be.
How you listen? I hear you, friend.
What
I hear
Before you were doing that other show.
Wow.
Dang.
Dang. We gonna blame CT Cinema, huh? Okay.
How is it? In
Hey,
right
the dates correlate.
You see how I dropped the name in there? How I did the promo? Like just stuck it in. I don't hear no Fantastic Forum on whatever CT scan he's on. Or
That's not true.
Listen, I was about to say,
not
like,
true. I
this is
don't-
how
I
you
don't
know.
listen
This is
to
how you
that
know
show.
how like Oz has never listened to one episode of CT Cinema. That's hurtful, Oz. Because I mention Fantastic Forum every day, every time, every show.
That's because seeing you with someone
and they
else
don't
hurts me so much.
And they don't give them shit. We do.
And you look so happy too. It's like I just
Yeah, I
can't
know.
take
I
it.
don't like seeing them that happy somewhere else.
What?
Yeah,
I'm
right.
happy here.
Yeah,
no,
yeah, sure.
well,
sure
you
you are.
sound happy, but we beat it out of you.
If you were happy here, you wouldn't have to do that.
Obviously, we're
Listen.
not giving you what you need.
Nah,
We
he's only happy
also-
with the Sancha.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
Sancha means other woman, Lawrence.
Oh, got you. I was like, what?
Educating the
piece.
masses.
Yeah.
Got you. Thank you. There it is.
Your
That one I
spicy
knew.
side dish.
Side piece, yeah.
Oh, that one you knew? Oh, Jay, the gigolo here. Jay's like, I know that.
Jay's been
many a
called
time.
that a
No,
few
Mo
times.
told me before. Mo
I don't
mentioned
even. I
that
barely found out what
before.
that means. What are you talking about, Jay?
No, you
listen.
said it in relation to Emily.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Like,
hey,
I forget
whoa.
what the context was.
Yeah, oh, of course
Yeah,
you
you
do.
When
see,
you
Wow.
talked
Tyler
about
Assassin,
getting her
you
a
see how he's
Sancho.
murdering a marriage?
Listen, we'll see.
Oh yeah,
We'll-
her having
we'll-
a Sancho. That was what it was.
Sure, okay.
Did
Listen,
he
Yeah.
say
look,
Sancha or
you make sure
Sanchen?
you make sure
And
you
then I
text
mentioned
Moses.
that's what that means
Yeah,
because I knew the word from
Sublime, right?
Don Quixote.
right. Like I knew the word from Sublime. I didn't know
Oh.
what it meant.
Yeah.
I thought it was Don Quixote. I was
And
like, what?
Yeah, Sancho Panza.
That's
his-
where it comes to because
that's
it
his
says sidekick.
piece.
Yeah,
That's where I thought it came from. If it's from Sublime,
that is where it comes. It's a helper, you know.
Is that so? That's what the Latino community
we're-
calls
we're
a helper.
cultured.
The side chick. She's the
Yeah,
helper.
yeah. So, like even at the barbershop when I'm talking to the dude and he's talking about the one time like the stepmother of the kids brought the kids once for a haircut, and then when the mother came for the next haircut for the kids, like, oh, I met your, and then I say in Spanish, tu ayudante, you know, like the helper, like 'cause it's the new wife, you know, like, but she's still sleeping with the ex, so it's the helper. It's like, yeah, you don't got to put up with this shit, you know.
Oh, jeez,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, everybody
That's-
blowing up everybody's spot tonight. I was gonna say, Joe, you make sure you text Moses your address so he can come knock on your door when he don't have anywhere to go tonight.
No, it's okay. I have a couch.
no, he'll be good.
Yeah.
You
Like,
got
we were all there during that conversation. Me, Emily, and Jay.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Well, listen.
All this to say
What
that
I'm trying to
comic book
say-
church was awesome.
Yeah, exactly. And they're doing it once a month.
So
It'll-
that Gardena Theater or Cinema is that the one on Crenshaw, on the
Mhm.
way to Old Jeffries?
Correct.
Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
I might want to have to
Yes.
do that at some point.
Yeah.
And how?
no,
so
absolutely.
where they do like the tables, like because I know that setup is a little small, but it's good for an event like that, especially with the screening. But because they have the lobby, like the old school theater lobby, kind of right.
Right, and that's basically where that's
Yeah,
100%
and it's like
where
right in the lobby where they have the tables and their long boxes.
No.
It's like one side is Jeffrey, the other was Mike.
Okay, cool. So it's not like random vendors; it's just them doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's kind of good. Like, yeah, I
Yeah,
like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. And
I
they
mean,
had
I like
they had
it in
like,
the sense
collection
that
of-
they get to do still what they've been doing and then do other things on the side too. You know.
Right. So it's definitely a cool event. It has a lot of potential, I think, for growth, and so I'm looking forward to checking them out next month. Because I didn't get to be like hang out like how I would like to have because it was Valentine's Day, so it was like Yeah.
I'm surprised you even went, man. You can't do that.
Look, you and me both.
Yeah.
No.
You can't do that. Like you want things to flourish. You can't do that. Did you at least find something for her there? A little trinket?
No, there was nothing. There was nothing there to. No,
Hmm.
it was like only.
I'm sure you didn't even think to look, did you?
That's
Too
what
busy
it was.
watching Birds of Prey.
That's what it was. I was like, oh, look at Rosie. No.
Sandwich.
Tell the Nia, I brought you to the cinema, the Gardena cinema.
All right, let's go ahead and talk some comics. You guys ready to talk about Youngblood? Like, I know Heck's ready. Heck's got the friggin'
He got the shaft.
He got the shaft ready.
I'm always getting shafted, brother.
Oh, if you're lucky. Okay. So Youngblood number 1. The long awaited relaunch. Jay has been asking for Youngblood to come back for what? A decade?
2?
And well, not a decade, because I guess technically they did have a relaunch before.
Really?
Come back or finish?
Well, he wanted
It's not even the finish.
He wanted Bloodsport 2.
Or the end of Bloodsport.
Yeah.
Which one was it?
Youngblood Bloodsport.
Yeah.
Number 2.
Right. And so Rob got on
I wanted Bloodsport.
And he was like, here you go, Jay. Here's what you've been waiting for. And Jay was like, thank you, Mr. Liefeld. Right? Jay?
No, he didn't do it. He went into some other series that, and it's been a while, so I don't remember what it was. But, yeah, my memory just sucks, so I can't remember. But it was interesting. I remember it being interesting.
Okay.
As opposed to like this current number 1.
Well, he brought back.
Which I just read, and I don't remember anything that happened because of the opposite. Like, Shaft was in it.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure Badrock got his ass kicked.
That did happen, yes.
And
yeah.
Everyone's colors were super muted.
Super muted. That's interesting. Mm-hmm. Look, I see you nodding, Moses. You agree with the super mutes?
Well, back in the day,
like, Liefeld normally has like bright, vibrant colors. For this book, he went like everyone was like, yeah, just muted.
It's like a matte finish on what should have been glossy.
Looking at it,
I feel like more watercolor,
mm-hmm.
Real faded.
Yeah, because even like that picture that Hecht is using for his avatar right now of Shaft, like that's different than how it used to look. Like, and again, he doesn't have Snakebite anymore doing colors or inks, at his studio. And that's if you see that difference, that means that so there's something there.
Right. So no, you're absolutely right. Like, I guess I mean, I would have, I thought I was attributing it more to like the difference in like the paper and whatnot, but no, I guess you're right. It is like the colors are different.
And even on all the covers, like it's not just that one. Like they had like 3 different covers. They all look the same, and then the interior art is like that too. Like it's like Heck said, it feels more like watercolor, which is something I like. But I'm more. I was more pissed about like I hate those metal sideburns that Chapel has. Like I really, I forget like.
That's like his helmet thingy, like his armor gear.
But it's literally just his mutton chops, but going up. Like there's nothing like holding them. There's nothing, and then that torso's fucked up. Like those little tiny arms. Like he looks like Taz from whatchamacallit, the wrestling, but he's like not as good, you know.
It's Taz.
Yeah,
That's funny
the
when he
Maverick.
say he looks
Yeah,
like Taz.
you know, and
Can,
it's
can
like
I show
it's
you?
like all these
But
times he hasn't learned how to draw yet. You know, like he's gotten better, but he just hasn't learned. Like, and look, I suck at drawing. I get it, but it's like this one doesn't even do like every panel is literally just like a little pinup, and it's like there's negative space all over the place.
oh,
You
I,
know.
can I
I
look?
just want to
And
point
I
out.
go ahead.
I don't like Liefeld's art,
Mm-hmm.
but did you
Uh,
see how many feet are in this comic?
He's improved.
there are a lot of feet.
Yeah,
He like made a point. Like,
yeah.
look, I drew feet.
And he took away pouches.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
he fucked up some arms and torsos, but the
Yeah.
feet.
Yeah.
just to go to Moses's point about negative space, and yeah, like I there's a panel in here that I was like, oh dude, I have to talk about this. Like this panel right here bothers me so much
Yeah.
because I was just like, look, like it's Shaft,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, this is just Rob Liefeld being lazy
Mm-hmm.
because this right here, where I'm just like, dude, like I understand that Rob Liefeld doesn't really do foreshortening, really. Like, I mean, even though he's
Yeah.
doing it a little bit in the background with the legs
Yeah.
there, but he could be doing it with like, you know, like this could be a dynamic pose if he wanted it to be.
Dude,
But
anything.
the fact that it's like up here, with like you have Shaft up here at the top, and then all this space on the side, and it's just one plume of smoke.
Yeah.
I'm just like, that's what. There's not even like you could have at least even put the word bubble like down there somewhere just to
Yeah.
fill up the space. Or you could have made Shaft bigger.
Or
there's
so
many
that
different
narration
things
thing.
could
That
happen.
narration thing where it says Shaft, put it like under the bow. You know.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. But it's just all this empty space. It's I guess, and I feel like that's why that plume of smoke is there.
Yeah.
Because it's like, well, we can't just leave it all white, can
You
we?
needed a
Decisions
page.
were made.
Yeah. Well, it started with
me.
like the book opened with like two like split page like centerfold, you know, like so it's like by the time you get here, it's like I guess this should have been part of a 2-page thread that is now has to fit, you know.
Yeah. This is like the
There's
first page here where this is
yeah,
like an Image Comics homage here. You got
yeah,
Spawn and Shadowhawk and
yeah,
the Pit
Savage
and
Dragon.
Savage
Well, that was my
Dragon.
point too. Like if like how you were talking about the perspective of Shaft like that, we've seen that done by Eric Larson and Savage Dragon in like almost every cover, and it's like
Yeah.
and it's done well, you know.
Yeah.
Like I know it's flat and art that isn't super. It's dynamic because of what it is, but it when Larson does it, you could tell it ain't lazy. Like he put work in
Right.
that. Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah, man. Go ahead, Heck.
at this point, Liefeld being lazy, that's his MO, dude. Like
Yeah, I mean,
he's there.
it,
He's got the equity.
yeah,
I
he
mean,
knows
it
that
ain't
he
good
doesn't have
equity,
to do
but
more than that, I guess, right?
yeah, he's coasting.
But how good is the book doing? And that's the question, which, you know, I mean, I don't know because I don't track comic numbers hard. And like what I will say is I know that like there was a little bit of buzz about it when it was first coming out because the book launched at the end of last year. Um, because there are people that are fans of that era
Yeah.
of Image and Youngblood specifically. So I know there were people that were looking forward to it, but I haven't heard any of those people talk about it since.
Now
And yeah.
I'm a little younger, but when you call this a relaunch, like wasn't this like just that first issue back then too? Like just with better colors? Like
No, I mean, listen, if what you're saying is does it feel like what Youngblood was back in the day?
no,
I
I'm not saying
think
that. I'm
oh,
saying it's literally like he just ripped off himself, and like there's nothing in this book as a number one that makes me want to be like, oh my god, I'm invested in this story. Like there's no, even sense of like trying to, at least modernize it a bit. Like as bad as I didn't, as much as I didn't like that Darkness relaunch,
Yeah. Right.
Like it's just a hash, a rehash of what that original first number one was. This one
Mhm.
is like I feel like it could have just been the same exact thing. And
Well, listen, I will tell you, I feel personally like the OG Youngblood #1 is a better book.
okay,
Like
Yeah.
I and don't get me wrong,
Yeah,
I'm not
definitely.
yeah, I'm not saying that and I know that, there's a little bit of, nostalgia there, right? Where,
hmm
it's like, but I think if you go back to look at that book, not only is the art better, but I think that there's like a little bit more, like you could tell like Rob Liefeld was hungrier then, and it's not like, it's not like he wasn't eating, because Lord knows he had already ate and that's why he decided to leave, right? But
he had
he knew
cat
he could be
money.
doing more and better, and he has something to prove. And
Yeah,
I don't, it doesn't feel like he has anything to prove with this book. And
yeah.
it shows in the execution of it. Like there's definitely some foreshortening happening in in Youngblood #1 back in the day. You know what I mean? And
hmm
there's definitely more happening, I think, in regards to like it's a more dynamic book.
Jay, now you're a young blood dude. I've known you to be that. So it's like, how'd you feel about this issue? Like, aside from the color part, but or if it even had some benefits, like, or tell me all the shortcomings you can see.
Right. I the story just didn't grab me. This book is kind of boring. Like, I don't know. As a reintroduction to Youngblood, it does that kind of. I mean, it does do that. It just doesn't do so in a very interesting way. Um, yeah, it's man, and like Lawrence said, the first issue, like Youngblood #1, was like interesting. It was new. Everything popped. This is just kind of blah. Like, yeah, it's not very good. Like it does. Like I saw issues 2 and 3 in the shop, and I was just like, after reading issue 1, I was like, I don't know that I care enough to read these next 2 issues.
Yeah, man.
For me,
And that's as a Youngblood fan.
yeah, yeah. No, I for me, when I saw Supreme at the end, it's like that was like this is the most interesting part of this book.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the only reason I
And
would
it,
want to
it
pick up
comes
the
out of
second one.
nowhere.
It comes out of, and that's the thing. Yeah, and then even like Xerxes is like, man, like, you're talking about the dude that created Cable and Strife, and then you have but he claims that he created them, but part of that comes from the stories that were being told. So now he creates the designs, and they're not saying anything. And
Right.
so you
Like
literally get like
Strife
the
is in this
Cable,
book.
yeah, Strife and Cable too. So it's like, and they're not doing any, like, they don't do shit. Even the Strife does better shit, but it's like I don't need to hear him
Not really.
do dialogue while he's punching Badrock.
I mean, look, I don't have a problem with him doing dialogue. I think it's just more so the idea of like they tell us that this guy is a threat.
hmm
They don't really show us him being like a threat that's worthy of Youngblood coming in necessarily, and then they don't tell us what he's trying to do. Like he's just on a yacht. I'm like, I don't think that's illegal.
I'm on a yacht.
Like by
Yeah.
himself, you know, and it's like, so what's he doing? Like, what's he trying to do that we're like, we need to get this guy, but they don't tell us in issue 1. So I'm like, okay, you know.
They hint
So-
at it.
I mean, kinda. Like they say that it's bad, but they don't tell us what. So
Yeah.
this is you know, Youngblood had a home team and an away team, which, you know, the team that we primarily see in this book was what the home team was, the one that kind of operated within the US, right? So this is a picture of them from Youngblood number 1.
Yeah.
So now you all look at that picture
Yeah.
in comparison.
And there's feet there too, Hex.
There are feet there. That is true.
I mean,
Are there?
There are feet.
yeah.
That's why his nickname is Arthur. Arthur?
but like just looking at the art here,
Look
you
how
know,
good
this is
Chapel
like,
looks there.
Yeah.
yeah, like this is like, that is a very different Rob Liefeld right here, and it's like, you know, and don't get me wrong, it's like I'm not gonna mess around and be like, oh, like his art was spectacular here in comparison to like what like we think of as like modern day comic book art per se,
Yeah.
but this is definitely better art than, you know.
But see,
like-
like I would put that up next to a similar era like X-Men book, you know?
Mhm.
And it's like, okay, that's where we're at right here, you know?
I
Like
messed
this
up.
the art in this book is like, it's like rushed, and it's, you know, yeah, it's too spacey. Like even the dialogue, even the word bubbles, they're like too far in between. Like this is a book. It looks like a children's coloring book, you know.
Listen,
you-
if go ahead. Heck.
You know what the art looks like? It looks like a sketch, straight up sketch pad pages with watercolor.
Yeah. And just
Like, I
edited
kinda
to
feel
look
like
even
if-
that picture of Shaft that you put, Larry, looks like he probably put that Shaft head on that body like from Photoshop, you know.
like I feel like if it wasn't Rob Liefeld and this was like an indie book, if you had never heard of Youngblood before and this was an indie book, this would be the kind of thing somebody would they would just, comic book people would just tear this apart and be like, this is trash. Which I'm like, that's it, it's kind of crazy that like in my mind where I'm like, there are people that would do that, but because it's Rob Liefeld and because it's Youngblood, they're like, oh, I like it.
But there's also people that will trash it because it's Rob Liefeld too.
Yeah.
True, 100%. And
Like,
and understand
I'm
that
trying not to fall into
we're-
that. Like I'm
we're
trying
not
to be
those people.
yeah, I'm trying to be
yeah,
objective
no, like
about it. You
I
know?
listen, I'm a fan of like Rob Liefeld from a legacy perspective. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like I think that, you know, he is an artist that
His
doesn't
yeah.
or creative that doesn't necessarily get all the flowers that he deserves, you
Mhm.
know, especially considering like without, well, I won't even say, like, I will say without question, I believe that if it wasn't for Rob Liefeld, like, I feel like Image probably doesn't happen.
Oh yeah.
And if Image doesn't happen, that's like a whole different comic book industry, you
Mhm.
know? So it's like that alone should, you know, from a legacy perspective, gets him a spot, you know? but you know, in the same way, like how in the, well, hey, you can, yeah, if you want to, heck, but you got to give props where props is due. Like
Mhm.
he changed. Rob Liefeld helped change the foundation of the comic book industry. So, you know, but you know, but don't get me wrong, like
I'll
this
give him
is,
flowers for that.
yeah,
Yeah.
oh, yeah.
That's
And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's like that
legacy,
alone,
Yeah.
you know,
That-
but that
that's it.
doesn't give you a pass to like not, like, if you're not doing good art, you're not doing good art. Like the same way we did it with Jim Lee when he was doing Hush 2. And it was just
Yeah.
like, dude, like, what are you doing? Like, it's crazy because it's not like, and the wild part is we know Jim Lee can draw better. Like that's the messed up part because we've
I
seen
get it.
the
You said
napkins.
wild part. Yeah.
Oh, wild. Yeah, that's the wild part.
No, I
Oh,
get
what's
it. I get it because because of Wildcats.
like Wildstorm. That's hilarious. Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know. But I'm like, that's the thing. We've seen the napkins. So it's like, if you're not bringing your napkin game to the interiors of these comic books, then just don't do it. You know? Look, I hope he didn't get paid for that.
Oh, he
Look, I hope
get
Jim.
paid. Yeah.
No, man. Like Jim Lee should take that for the team, man. He wants comics to win, right? He's a company
No,
man.
he doesn't.
And-
If he wanted comics to win, he'd be drawing.
Yeah, listen. Oz, what do you think of this book, man? Do you have any redeeming qualities, Youngblood #1 for you?
It was just fine.
It was just fine?
It was like a throwback to like it felt like I was picking up a random book in the 90s.
What?
Yeah, nah. I think they had different work ethic in the 90s.
We just showed you the pages, Oz.
Yeah,
Why are you being Mr. Rob Liefeld? What
it
do you
looks
do?
the
Is he
same.
paying you?
It looks the
It looks
same.
the same?
It copy
wow.
paste.
No, wow.
AI upscale.
Low key,
Wait.
it does look like if like he prompted like Chat GPT or something to, can you put my characters in this story, and that's how they did it. Because even like when you think of like just using up space, like that's why Todd McFarlane, like they all took shortcuts. Because like, yeah, if I just draw his hands
yeah.
big, then
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about the big details, and they just became these iconic covers, But it's
Yeah.
like the plume of smoke is not how Todd McFarlane would have done it. It's not how Larson would have done it. It's not how Will Portacio would have done it. It's not how fucking my boy from Shadowhawk would have done it.
You know what would have
Right.
made that panel?
Valentino.
You know
Yeah,
what
Jim
would have made that
Valentino.
look better?
What?
If there was a gradient, just a gradient.
Mm.
You know what probably affects it too is what you guys were talking about earlier about the desaturated colors. Because I think it just felt like I was holding an older book.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I can see that,
Like
but
it's just faded.
like,
But again,
I
the
guess
story is not there either. So it's like you're holding shit is what you're holding.
Back then, you grab a random book. Sometimes it's shit.
But sometimes it's a masterpiece and it's faded. This ain't that.
I just wanted to do like this. This is a in my mind, and you tell me if I'm out here just like on some other stuff, because
You're on some other stuff.
sometimes that happens, right? Sometimes it happens. So
Nostalgia's a motherfucker.
this is the cover for Youngblood #1, right? Or like one of the. I think this is the main cover, if I'm not
That's the main
mistaken.
one.
That's the main cover, right? For Youngblood #1, 2025. So let me show you and I know some people will remember, but this is what the cover of like the first Youngblood looked like back in the day. Like, that's like a whole different level of like what you're doing, right? Like, and I'm not saying that Rob Liefeld is like, again, this isn't me saying like, oh man, he's such an amazing artist and was like so much better back in the day than he is today. But like, I'm just saying, like, look at the difference in like, like this is what he did, like when in #1 when he first launched, and then this is what he did in 2025.
Just
Where
at
I'm just
Badrock's face, like look at Badrock's face in those two issues.
Like
those two covers.
Those characters on this cover don't even necessarily look like they're standing in front of each other.
Was Badrock always supposed to be the thing?
I mean,
yes.
Okay.
Is he the thing?
Or a ripoff.
He's a thing. Yeah, he's
the urban version of the thing.
Yeah.
The urban version.
Oh, he's Black Fang. He's the Thang.
So
he's a little bigger. Yeah.
He's the Thang. Oh, dude. But anyway,
I gotta go.
Ahead,
Jay, yeah.
Jay, go ahead and rate
I'm
this.
gonna rate
boy,
it.
bro.
I'm gonna give it a 1.
Dang.
I just was completely unimpressed with this.
Man, That's
and I
unfortunate.
may
Yeah.
not keep reading it.
Dang. Well, look.
And
That's
I
how
give
big of a
Murder
fan you are.
Podcast a 5.
There it is. Murder Podcast 0, 5 out of 5. Okay.
Yeah, and against type, I'm glad that baby didn't get stomped.
Yeah. I was thinking of you when I saw that too. I'm like,
I,
dang. Real quick, Jay, I don't want you to miss it because I'm gonna handle Oz's package real quick because I the Murder Podcast Zero, so they came with little goodies for me. So I have a little, it came with a nice little it was a ignition press sticker on the back that I want to save, but it came with uh, the murder sound stickers, uh, or dead sound stickers, and the little logo
Mm-hmm.
sticker. Uh, Curious
Oh,
Haunts
nice.
is Jeremy Haun's podcast series, and then the Murder Podcast logo sticker, and an official member of Dead Sounds podcast community fan club, and
nice.
and uh,
Nice.
the Murder Podcast little pin enamel pin
That's very cool.
from
Very
uh,
cool.
There it is.
yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
so. Aren't
I
you
gotta
jealous,
go.
Jay?
Have a good one, dude.
If they were digital, I'd be totally jealous.
You can't wear an
All
enamel
right.
pin, a digital enamel pin on your jacket, Jay.
Oh, watch
Or can
Joe
you?
do it. Watch him. I know. Jay said, "Hold my beer." All right, Jay. Thanks, man. It's so funny because oh wait, let's rate Youngblood #1 real quick, and then I'll tell you the story afterwards. Um. So Hecht, what would you rate Youngblood #1, my friend?
A 2.
2, 2 out
It,
of
it
5.
it gave me the nostalgia of when I used to see the book in like the 90s, like 92, 93. And I would say,
Mm-hmm.
hey, that looks cool. And then
Mm-hmm.
skip it all together.
Mm.
And that's the same feeling I had. If it wasn't for this podcast, I would not have
Right.
read it because I saw it in the
Yeah.
comic shop and I was like, hey, I remember that
Yeah.
was a thing. And I skipped it all together.
Okay. Got it. Uh, Oz, what would you rate Youngblood #1?
I want to go 2, but I don't know if I should go higher than the guy who loves the characters.
Hey, now listen. Look, whatever's on your heart, man.
It's all
Do
taste, man.
2.
You're a journalist.
There's nothing but hate. I'll stick with the 2.
Okay, there it is. Moses Magnum, what would you rate Youngblood #1?
Man, I was gonna give it like a 1, like
Mm-hmm.
Jay, but I'm actually gonna do one of the rare. Like it's a 0. Like I literally wish I didn't read
Jeez.
this book.
Oh
Like
my god.
I,
Wow.
all respect to Rob Liefeld for everything, like, but like, he could do something better with his time than do this shit. Like, like I think I'd rather look into his toilet after the morning one just to. I probably see something better here. And I'll tell you this: like, I was reading it, I fell asleep twice, and it's not a dense book to read.
No, it's not a lot of
It's
words.
literally it's like a coloring book. You can just go through it, And it took me an hour to read this shit because I
Oh
fell
my
asleep
god.
twice while reading
Yeah.
it. So yeah,
Yeah.
this is 0. This is I listen to your Uncle Mo. Stay away from this. This is no good for
Yeah.
you. Yeah, you're gonna life is too short. You don't need this in your life.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm giving it a 1 because it's no good. I will say I read a second issue only because
Of
Supreme
Yeah.
was at the end, and I'm a Supreme fan, and I'm like, should I I want to see what happens with Supreme in the mix, and dude, that was a mistake. I would have been better having not read the second issue because
That was bad too. Yeah,
oh
shit.
dude,
Yeah,
it's I mean, don't get me wrong, more things happen, like there's more of a story in the
yeah,
second issue, but and I'm but story, you know,
yeah.
like in the, like not only I was like looking at the credits of this book, I was like, who edited this? And I didn't see an editor. And
No,
so
he
I'm
did
like,
it
okay.
himself, and then
Yeah, and I'm like,
I even
Rob
looked.
Liefeld needs an editor and maybe a co-writer.
Look, I think he should just pawn off these characters to somebody else, like he did back in the day, like Mark Millar or Alan Moore. You know, like,
Yeah.
and like those are great dudes, like great writers that didn't even get to do as good as they are. They didn't get to do what they do with those characters because they're so
Yeah.
limited. They're so one
Yeah.
dimensional, and that's
Yeah.
part of the fun. But it's like, okay, so get somebody that's like a satirical writer to do. You know, like Mark
Yeah.
Millar should have been great at it. You know,
Yeah.
and you know, it just I first for whatever reason. I mean, well, you didn't get to finish. You know, uh, Bloodsport #2. So for whatever reason, he just didn't want to work with him no more. You know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there's so, and even like remember when they when he teamed up with Kirkman, like even that was still kind of like, oh, that kind of felt like a '90s book, but it's very very how do you say like he worked with that with not Hickman, was it Kirkman, and you know, as much as it felt like nostalgic, it was still like not the greatest thing ever for the
Right.
people were involved, you know.
Right. Yeah, man. So, all right. Um, it. What I was gonna say is, it was funny because at comic book church, uh, I was having a conversation with Jeffrey, and he was basically telling me that I'm a bad person because I haven't read, um, because I haven't read Absolute Martian Manhunter,
Oh
and
yeah,
he was,
What?
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
look,
you are a bad person. Why haven't you read that?
but I look, I just hadn't gotten around to it yet, and that's look, and so see, you see the reaction, see the people that have read it.
haven't read it either.
Well, yeah, but the people that have read it are like, "What are you doing with your life? I thought you liked comics," and that was Jeffrey's. That was
Even
Jeffrey's.
Guillermo del Toro was like, "Fuck you, Larry! Like you haven't read this shit." Like, like
I expect this out of Oz, but
there's
man,
they made a news article about how much Guillermo del Toro likes this book. Yeah,
Oh, did they really?
yeah, like it came out
Oh,
over the
wow.
weekend. Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
but his
amazing.
Frankenstein suck.
no, it didn't.
Did
No,
you watch it?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. No, not you. I know you didn't. Because I thought about Oz. But uh, so he
what you got to
basically was
watch
like,
is Luc Besson's Dracula.
wait, but what?
How's
what?
the bride? If you've seen it,
That's not out yet.
Wait!
That's
I'm
not
talking about comics. Forget
Man,
these
fuck
monster
comics.
important
movies.
stuff.
We
Listen,
we don't come here for comics.
So Jeff is talking about this book, and he was showing me how like there's like a page that you have to like literally hold up to the light to get like the full breadth of what's happening
Yep.
in the comic.
Yep.
And I was like, what happens if you like are reading it digitally?
I was just
And
about to ask that.
They show a
and
picture
Jeff
of you.
and Jeff said, "Fuck people who are reading it digitally."
And why you hate black people?
and Joe's lip quivered.
Yeah.
Like Joe was like, you could tell that he was like kind of offended, but he couldn't really say anything.
In his
it was
defense,
true.
digital put him out of business. So
But I was like, dang. But he was just like basically telling me, he was like, so yeah, he's like, this joint is like doing things with the medium, like pushing the medium forward in ways that haven't been done in years. And I'm like, wow, that's crazy. So yeah.
what happens if you're reading it digitally?
I don't know.
They
No,
show you
it's-
the
What's
Yeah.
issue? What issue is it?
I don't know.
It's all of
You
them.
show me the trade. You show me the
They
trade.
all have that.
They all
I
have
don't know
some
that
kind of
they-
gimmick. They all
Yeah.
have
Oh,
some
well, there
kind
you
of
go.
gimmick. But that page specifically, I want to say, was 3 or 4.
That's crazy though. And I'm sure that they're probably like, if it's read like digitally, like they might add an extra page or something maybe, so like you can see, but that loses the effect
It
because
does.
the line literally says like the character in the book is literally saying something about holding something up to the light,
Yeah.
and then when you hold the page up to the light, you get a different experience, and I'm just like, wow, that's crazy.
I've been reading digitally, so I don't, I don't get that, but I know that that is that aspect, and again, but if you want to make comics work better, you do that shit with fucking Superman, like in the main title, not Absolute Martian Manhunter. I know the story is a little different, like it lends itself, but the reality is like nobody nobody's reading this, just me,
I mean,
Heck,
I wouldn't
and
say that. Like
well,
a lot of the
clearly,
absolute.
it's me, Jeff, Heck, and Guillermo del Toro. That's it.
Yep.
Wait. Look, Absolute Martian Manhunter is selling decently, at least from what I'm told.
It's better than Flash.
Mm-hmm.
All
Yeah,
the
and
absolutes are
Green
selling.
Lantern.
Yeah. And I like Green Lantern, dude, but it's Wonder Woman, Batman, Martian Manhunter.
Yeah.
Wow, really?
Batman has
Yeah.
like 4 of the books on the top 10.
Yeah.
Right. And that was
issue
the
1 right
conversation
now,
we had as well.
issue 1 is selling on eBay for like $150.
Dude,
Like-
I've been talking with the kid from next door, and he keeps trying to get this kid keeps trying to get first printings of number 1s of Absolute, and I'm like, man, you should have told me back when they were new, because it was gonna get crazy, but it's way crazier than what I thought it was gonna be.
I bought 4.
They're making a new bubble.
No, listen, the one of the top, what is that, Oz, that you're holding up?
Make me an offer.
What is that?
Yeah, nobody
it?
wants that one though.
Yeah, he ain't looking for that. He's looking for Batman.
No, it's
Absolute Green Lantern.
No, but that's Absolute Batman is the one that's selling.
Yeah, and all the
But
Absolute.
if you
Batman,
want all the absolutes,
I can ask him.
shiny foil cover,
You know what?
unopened. See, it's still sealed in its.
No, you know
bag
what he
and
goes
board.
for? He goes for the regular cover. Remember back in the day, we would go for the variant because it was worth more later on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Everybody's going for the basic cover because it's worth more.
call him a basic bitch then.
Yeah.
Well,
do it all the
look,
time.
hey.
Wait, is it a little kid?
Yeah.
Oh,
Huh?
So
if it's a little kid, then no. But
No, he ain't little. He's
they call him a
he's
basic
in the
bitch.
service and everything. He ain't little.
oh, fuck
So-
that guy.
He's just
Let's
younger.
go ass.
Yeah, he's just
He ain't doing
younger
shit.
than Heck.
Absolute Batman was like number 14 in the top comics for 2025, something like that. Like it was like in the top 20. But Absolute Batman number 1 was in the top 20 of comics for 2025. But
I probably have a
Absolute-
white cover for that because we all
Abs-
read it.
Yeah.
listen though, Absolute Batman number 1 came out in 2024.
Yeah.
So this joint, like when you talk about it being in like the top 20 of comics for 2025, that's like literally like 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th printings of
Dude.
this book that are outselling like for instance, X-Men, which no X-Men books were in the top 20 for 2025 this past year.
And that's
Because
one of the
X-Men's
smart
terrible right now.
What's one of the smart things they're doing because they're doing their second, third, fourth printing covers are fucking dope too. It's like
Absolutely.
like so I'll go
Absolutely.
buy the current issue and it's like, oh, what's that? That's a third printing cover. Like, oh yeah, I'll get that too. Like
Yeah.
I like that. I want to have that.
From
in
Killer
there,
Variants, right?
Did,
Yeah.
did you see the giant version of Absolute number 1 of
No.
Batman number 1? It was a giant noir version.
Oh my god.
Like
Oh, I bought the American Vampire one for that.
that's cool.
That sounds
The
awesome.
first issue of American Vampire, like the giant
Yeah.
noir cover.
By the way, real quick, do you guys see the Spider Noir trailer?
I did.
Yeah.
Yes.
You gonna see it in color or black and white?
Black and white.
Black and white. How
I
you
like
have
my
to go see
colors
it first.
separated.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Yeah, I don't even like NASCAR and stuff. There should only be just one race, no multiple races.
Oh my god! Listen. See how y'all do during Black History Month?
That's why I watch Rally.
Oh man. So yeah, but anyway, yeah, it's insane. But I thought that was an interesting conversation to be had, and I was like, okay, like it made it so that I was like, okay, I got to read Absolute Martian Manhunter. So
That's what I've been talking to the kid about. Like they're making a
Yeah.
new bubble, like the bubble that they made when Superman died in '93, whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That was its own bubble. It burst,
Mhm.
yeah,
and everything went to hell.
yeah.
Absolute is making its own bubble,
Mhm.
and it keeps growing. Like it's growing
Mhm.
further than anybody thought.
And the thing is, it's like the true valuable issues, like they're overinflated right now. It's like number one, I'm trying to get mine ready and put it up real quick because it's gonna devalue fast.
Yeah.
You know, the one that's gonna go up, like issue 13, issue 11, like the ones that they didn't order enough of.
Yeah.
Mm.
You know, issue 6s.
Mhm.
The first time Joker comes, it is alluded to or seen. Like those,
Mhm.
those are the ones that have 4 printings of, So those are the ones that are really gonna have lasting power in terms of value, of resale value or collector value.
Yeah. Like I'm giving my copies of Absolute Batman to the kid to sell at the end of the month.
Yeah.
And I told him, just give me the trades because I'm interested in the
Yeah.
story. I don't care about
I read. I never every issue because I have. I'm like missing like number 13 and but like I'm getting a reprint of the annual because I missed the annual. So because
Dude.
I wanted the full year as a whole, and I wanted to sell the whole year. But again, I had to get from issue 9, I missed out, and I had to get like a second printing, and
Mm.
stuff like that. So I'm okay with it in terms because that's a cool cover too,
Right.
so it's cool for me. But definitely for if I was a speculator, it'd be tough. Like those from a speculator perspective, those issues like the Catwoman issue is gonna be, that they didn't print as many of those as they thought,
Mhm.
Yeah.
they needed. And then and yeah, I just read them digitally because it's like I have them physically. I've never opened them once.
Mhm.
I just like having them, and I enjoy the series. Yeah.
So cool. All right, you guys ready to talk about Murder Podcast 0?
Yeah.
Yeah, Moses, why don't you go ahead and let the people know what Murder Podcast is and how it is that you came to learn about it.
So we talked about the beauty a couple weeks ago, and then probably about a year ago, I did a Kickstarter. I smoked some weed and funded a comic book called Murder Podcast, and it was Jeremy Haun. I'm like, I know that guy's name. I think he wrote like some Top Cow stuff here and there. He was like an editor at Top Cow or something. Yeah, let's do it. And then the premise was there. I'm like, it's $10. Cool. And then I got the stretch goals, which I showed earlier, the little membership card. And then there's actually a card that I don't have that was a QR code, so that you can actually download what the podcast we heard in the 0 issue.
Oh
Like
no,
the
I ain't
actual
doing
audio. Yeah. So
Nope.
so you can actually listen
Nope.
to it while you're reading.
Mm-mm.
And so yeah, that's a whole different experience. Trust me, I lost a few customers. Yeah,
Did you actually listen to it?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I mean, I gotta get my $10 worth. So yeah, it was a cool experience. And then I didn't even, because it's called the Cold Open, so I didn't even know that it was like an ongoing series or anything. And then I got pissed because I went to the comic book store, the good, Pulp Fiction in Long Beach, and I saw like, oh, new today, Murder Podcast number 2. I'm like, they're on number 2. I haven't even got my number 1 yet. And then I looked at my email. It's like, hey, answer your delivery. So they sent me the physical copy. Like I had to, I was late on that. I guess I missed the email. I mean, who reads emails now? Like that's an antiquated form of communication now.
Read emails.
Like, just send me a tweet. Send me
send me a tweet. Oh my god.
DM me on Instagram. Like, So yeah, so I finally got it. Like, I want to say maybe like 2 months ago or something, and about 4 months ago. And then I told Larry, like, Larry, you should read it, and he never read it, and then we never get to talk about it. But
you gave it to me to read.
I told you to read it, and it was in our drive, but then our drive got full, and I ended up deleting it after. So, because I still had my copy. So yeah, so that's how. That's why you couldn't find it when you went to look finally after the beauty, So, but yeah,
why the beauty?
Huh? The show, because of the show. Like, it's more of the show, not the comic. Like, yeah.
Oh, but why the show? Like, what's the show have to do with
with Jeremy Haun? This is the same writer.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm not putting two and two together. I'm sitting here. I don't know what. That's what I'm asking you. I'm asking you what the connection is. You're not answering the question. Got it. Now you've answered the question.
But I told you last time we got to do Murder Podcast. Jeremy Haun, like, it's the same dude that did the beauty. Like, I said that then too.
I believe it. I didn't remember.
Yeah, but ask him how many Eddie Murphys it is, and I bet he'll know.
Oh, you do watch the show.
I like doing that. Yeah. It's changing. It's evolving.
Okay.
But yeah, so yeah, and now that's so yeah, and I had all this nice stuff that I wanted to show, and instead of filming a video, I'm like, let's do it on here, and then we'll edit it into a video.
I feel like I read the book before. Like, by the time we get to the baby, it started feeling like I read it before.
You might, because I had sent it off like when the digital copy came in. But I guess if you're probably the only at that point, you're probably the only one that read it, because it did take me a few months to read.
I remember right. You sent like a lot of stuff.
Well, yeah, because I'm thinking, especially at that time, like between. Like, we still have a camera review that I'm waiting to get the camera in the mail, because I funded a experimental camera. So for Larry and I did a experimental microphone test for some tech shit. So it's like, yeah, it probes every part of the sound.
Oh, jeez,
you can hear the process go like,
yeah, ASMR. I hear you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Larry's is a little deeper.
So the murder podcast.
Larry's prostate sounds like he laughs.
Oh god.
You were supposed to laugh. It would have been funnier if he laughed.
Yeah, I will later.
When you listen back at it, you're editing like, ha 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 ha.
So, yeah, like, Oz, you read this, you checked it out, you felt like you read it before, because you probably did. What did you think of this book? Like, or actually, I guess the cold open, like I said, it's kind of like almost like a teaser. What did you think of it?
I think it's fine. It's a good intro. I was kind of expecting some kind of explanation, but there isn't. Like, I had to read it twice, because you do one pass where you see what's happening, and then the second pass where you actually like read the words of the podcast that Homegirl's listening to, and they don't match up. Like, I was expecting some sort of clue or something.
Yeah,
but no, you get nothing. Like, this is just happening, and you're gonna have to pick up book 2 to get more info on what's going on. So I'm guessing the rest of the books are going to be like that, where they're trying to figure out what is up with this podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, this one is literally like, think of it like if you're watching like Law and Order or one of these procedural type shows, and this is before the credits, and then
it's the cold open.
Yeah, and then the rest, so, and I haven't gotten to read the rest of the issues. I only read 0, but I I had fun reading Zero. Yeah.
Yeah.
And even when you think about a good issue, Zero is like supposed to introduce things where this one kind of doesn't, but it's like I was compelled by everything I saw. And even this panel does some of the whole, not this panel, this comic does some of that panels with the negative space that I was criticizing from the Youngblood stuff, but it just does it more creatively. Like
Right.
it's not a huge panel on the side, but it's just one bar, but it's just but the expression on the face, like that's what you're focusing on, so you don't see anything else,
Right. And this is the cover for the cold open. So for Zero, and yeah, like I mean, even the cover I feel like is like very compelling.
Like now that I didn't notice that it was the cold open, but seeing that now, like this issue is very appropriate. That's exactly what you get. If you're watching the procedural, you'd get the cold open, and as soon as you get to the last page, I don't have it I don't have it anymore.
Oh, you don't?
Oh, wait a minute. That's as close as I got.
It's the only time I appreciate those goats.
Is that one with the goats or without the goats? Is the goat
That's
one?
with the goats.
Oh yeah, nice. Yesterday I was hanging out with my brother and my phone went off and he's like, "Hijo de puta!" Like, he's like, because we're talking and my phone went off and it's those damn goats. Like still,
those damn goats. I tell you, man.
He got,
but yeah, man.
Like, he dropped his soda.
Yeah, but I mean the art in this book is pretty amazing. I love what they do with like the little head cock, or like they listen cock, and it's just like it's eerie, man.
He loves the head cock.
It's wild. Heck, did you get to read this? I'm sorry, friend.
No, I didn't get a chance to.
Yeah, because I know that you might not have access. So, but I will tell you that when you talk about like, okay, like for me, I read this and I immediately was like, oh man, like I would like to read number 1 of this like right now, like, and I'm like, oh man, like how do I get a hold of this joint?
Yeah.
And so like it does the job very well because it is like a very simple cold open, but it's very compelling.
Well, the action in it is like visceral. Like,
it is.
Like, I mean, we talk about these fight scenes in Youngblood, like we talk about comic art and sequential storytelling, like none of those panels in Youngblood, even though they were action filled, they didn't feel dynamic. This, like just her lifting her leg and the baby on the floor, just the lifting of the leg was like more visceral than anything we saw in the Youngblood.
I was literally reading it like,
yeah,
like please no.
And again, it's another book. Like I'm glad we read these back to back or review these together because it's like there's a way to do a comic that's easy read without having to explain to you anything and still capture your imagination.
Exactly.
And that one, Youngblood, ain't it?
Right. And that was the thing where, what you take away from the book is, okay, this person listened to this thing and it made them murderous.
Yeah.
And we got to experience that, like, not only with the person that was listening, but also with the people that were on the unfortunate end of that experience. Like, I was just like, oh my God. Like when she killed that mom, I was just like, oh, I was like, dude, it was tragic. I was like, and this is the thing for me, it's like, I always talk about how I'm not big on horror, but comics is one of the few ways I get to experience horror that like I can actually like take and somewhat enjoy. You know what I'm saying? And this, like that like I was looking at that moment and I was like, I don't think I could watch that like in motion, like on a
Well, it was
screen. I
hard
don't think I
even
could
in
do
the
it.
comic form, like
I agree,
because
100.
it's like
percent
I have a high tolerance for gore and stuff, and this isn't, there's blood and stuff in it, but and the violence, the action, but it's not gory per se. Like it's done in a weird, tasteful way, almost art, like because
It's
it's
very artistically done, but it's also gory.
yeah, yeah. Well, it's tame for other things I have seen before, but I don't get the reaction from the things I have seen more explicitly
Mm,
that I had that scene with the mom and then switching to the
yeah,
baby. Like those two
yeah.
pages were like I felt like I was watching a French film that I would regret.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I've heard of those
So
movies before.
yeah.
I never seen them. I just heard about them.
um. So Oz, what would you like based on what you saw here with Murder Podcast? Like, would it compel you to read further?
I think it would. Like, I didn't like that it ended because I was expecting like more. Like even
Right.
like when you get to the baby, like I wanted it to end at that moment, but then that gets resolved, and I'm like, oh, well, now tell me about this podcast. Like, what's happening there?
Right.
It's an issue
Right.
0 though, so
It left you wanting more.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
And
fair. I
if you were
mean,
to
like,
tell me, it's like, oh, you're gonna crowdfund an issue 0 without maybe even getting a 1 or 2, I'd be like, I'd be out of my goddamn mind doing that. But
I mean,
but I
you were
did it,
high.
and I'm glad. Yeah, no, but I'm usually when I'm high, I'm better. Like,
he's more coherent.
yeah, I'm using 3 eyes, not 2. Yeah.
Wait, so the crowdfunding was for the 0, not for the 1?
It was for the 0, yeah.
That's why it
Gotcha.
was in the drive, Lawrence.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Man.
I'd be interested to see where the 1 picks up
Yeah.
because this feels like some backstory to that.
Well, yeah, I think it'll be like the case and detectives. I haven't gotten there, and man, I should have. When I saw that they were on other issues, I was more mad that I hadn't gotten my copy of it yet. Like I had the digital one, but not the perks or anything. I'm like, wait a minute, that should be in my mailbox already. Like if you're already on issue 2, But I should have bought those too because it's like I know I'm gonna like it. Like I like this
Right.
dude's writing style, so and the art looked good, so I'm like I should have. But yeah, so I guess who's going to the comic book store tomorrow?
There it is. All right, well,
Oh,
anybody got anything?
no.
Anything else they want to say about Murder Podcast 0 before we do some ratings?
I wish I had read it.
There it is. Hey, that's the look. You make. We'll see if that's reflected in your rating of the review. So Oz, man, what would you rate Murder Podcast 0?
Oh heck, I did send it to you, man. I
Did you?
sent it to you last week.
I'm
Yeah.
disappointed.
Oh, that's right. That was last week, man.
No, but I sent it to you like right after the show. Like,
You know what? I remember that now. I did
yeah.
see it. Fuck, man. After the show, I'll tell you what happened this week. And, 'cause, man,
I'll probably go with a 5. If it was an actual number 1, I might have dropped it to a 4, but because it's a 0, it's setting everything
Yeah.
up. I think 5 is fine.
Okay, there it is. Moses Magnum, what would you rate Murder
Oh, this
Podcast
is
0?
a 5. Like,
Yeah.
I have to go to the comic book store now. I gotta catch up. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not a book that's easy to get digitally. Like, there's no. I try to get it on Amazon. It's there, but
Yeah.
yeah, I don't want to give
Yeah.
Amazon money like that.
I hear you.
So
I hear you.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm giving it a 5 too. I'm like, man, like this joint was really good. It's really good. So I'm assuming that it's only gonna continue through at least issue 1, 2. Like I
Mhm.
can't, but who knows, man? This joint might not ever taper off. I don't know. So, Hecht, what would you rate the review, friend?
I'm gonna give it a 5. I wanted to read it, and I forgot that
Mhm.
Mo sent it to me.
I understand.
But hearing the review, it made me want to read it more,
Bam.
even with the gory stuff. So
Yeah,
yeah, after we get off, I'm gonna read that
there it is.
and see, maybe I'll buy one next week.
Bam. So okay, cool, man. Uh, we got a little bit of time before we got to get out of here. Anybody got anything they want to chat about for a little bit? Anybody got anything pressing?
Uh,
I don't know
uh,
what you guys thought about Spider Noir.
oh yeah, I want
Oh,
to see it. I'm excited, and there was a news story where like Nicholas Cage was said like he played it like half Humphrey Bogart, half Bugs Bunny. You know, like that's what his quote. But I'm like if it was anybody else, I'd be like, man, fuck you. You know,
right,
but with
right.
Nicolas Cage, like after seeing like that the movie where he played Dracula and like how he like you know
Renfield.
yeah, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's the first time he's played a vampire either, but yeah, it was like I trust him, you know, like I know he can do goofy and do a good performance. Like one of my favorite movies, Raising Arizona, he's like literally like a cartoon character. He's like he's like a doofus cartoon character, like uh he's like Goofus and Gallant, but with only Goofus, you know. Or I guess Holly Hunter is Gallant in it, but yeah, but it's a funny performance because of how it's written, and he performs it well, you know. And I think
Mm-hmm.
he's good at those, and I think that's kind of how he took to Ghost Rider a little bit. Like he made it, he wanted like the movie wasn't as campy, but he went with the camp a little bit on his
Mm-hmm.
performance, and that's why it quote unquote failed. But because I like the second one specifically. I know Larry still doesn't.
I
You
like them
haven't seen
both.
it?
I like them both.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
goofy. They're
yeah, I like
goofy as shit.
yeah, but they're like I definitely I'll take over. I'll take Ghost Rider 1 over Venom. Let There Be Carnage. You know.
I'll take
Oh
Ghost
yeah,
Rider Run
I'll
over
give
all
you
of
that
Yeah,
them.
too.
yeah.
I'll
And
give you that too.
Larry, you're all of you guys here. I'm sorry Jay left, but y'all and I don't know. I can't blame you, Hector. I don't know if you watch Craven, but you guys suck.
I never saw
Like
it.
For one.
you guys, fuck you guys. I finally saw Craven,
Mm-hmm.
and fucking you guys didn't tell me the Foreigner was in it.
I mean, why do you want to know that?
Because he's a good character, and there's a movie with the Foreigner in it.
Not in
Yeah,
that
but
movie though.
yeah,
I mean, is he really?
I
it's
mean,
like
that's all he really does in the comics too.
I mean, they
Like,
call him that.
if anything, he's the more accurate, the closer accurate character in that movie.
I mean
And Loki,
that's probably true.
honestly, for if you're gonna do a movie sans Spider-Man with Spider-Man characters, I think this one's probably one of the better ones.
I mean, really?
I don't know though. It's Morbin time.
No, yeah, I mean, I still haven't seen that, but you know.
I mean,
Oh
it got a second release, so it has to be good, right?
no, no. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, but okay.
The
But did you
performance, the
enjoy
acting,
Craven?
yeah, the acting was good. It was, I was speaking with a Russian accent. Emily hated me for like 2 days. It's like even
How did you feel about?
when Stella started barking, it's like, oh, let them know that they are hunted. Let them know that they are prey. You know. And
How'd
then
you feel about
when I watched the Dracula movie too, I was speaking Transylvanian. The love,
Transylvanian?
the blood is the life. I've crossed the oceans of time to find love.
Slipping into Bane a little bit in there.
Now you need more Sean Connery for Bane.
Forever to you.
What what'd you think of the lion blood?
I mean, yeah, that's stupid. That's the thing that really took me away, like the radioactive lion bite. Yeah, but it had a, I mean, you guys, I think you guys did tell me that, you know, Cleo, not Cleo. What's her name? I think Cleo because of Miss Cleo, but the Calypso was in it.
Oh,
I
right.
like,
on
and
the
I
line?
like, and I like Calypso. I like how they did Calypso too. Like,
Okay.
I mean, it's not like the comics, but if it ain't gonna
Yeah.
be like, it's still like I can get with this, and I can still see him facing Spider-Man after this. Venom doesn't make sense. You know, like it's like what the fuck? He got webs and shit, but he like there's nothing to tying him to the spider. Like, and even the way they, Venom, the way they've handled Venom is like he's not even spider based. He's a little dragon. Like that's not
Yeah.
a spider. So it's like why would he even have like web slinging abilities and shit? He should have
Yeah.
wings. Which they
Hmm.
kind of do that in the comics now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
So it's like if you're gonna do a Sans Spider-Man movie, like with a Spider-Man villain, and they kind of made him like an anti-hero, which is like it's not something I ever thought for Craven specifically, but they did it in a better way than they did Venom.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong. If Venom's the bar, then I would
Yeah.
agree with you. Like I
Well,
think
I'm talking
I
about
think
because
Craven.
even like Madam
Yeah.
Web too. Like yeah.
What they
Yeah.
did with the Spider Verse, not the cartoon, but like
Mm-hmm.
Sony's Spider Verse that they have.
Mm-hmm.
What they did with that is the same thing they did with the Snyderverse. They tried to rush everything to catch up to what Marvel was doing,
Yeah.
and it's like it don't make sense.
And the reality, and this is business. This is if you're ever going to open a shop or be an entrepreneur, this is take it from a seasoned business owner. All you got to do is outlast. They're going to trip over themselves eventually, and we see Marvel doing that a little bit,
Yeah,
and Disney do it. So it's like all you got to do is just do your shit good and keep steady, but make it so that you can outlast. Don't give yourself a big overhead just to compete. You got to be there when they call in sick. And you got to think of like comics. Everybody, if we all had the money, we'd all read every fucking comic book. It's not a competition. you know,
would we?
I
like
would not.
no, but everyone like I mean, well, look. When you think about Shazam, and Captain Marvel and Superman competing, in the early
Mm.
days, it's like
Yeah.
kids were reading both.
Yeah.
That's true.
So
That's
it's
true.
like they don't they can compete in quality, not for market share. And
Right.
you
Right. No, I feel
And
you on that.
and Captain Marvel was beating the shit out of Superman until
at
DC
one point, yeah, that's why they had to sue.
Mm-hmm.
ran him out of business.
Yeah.
So
Did you see that
cool.
shit that Tubi got all the Cartoon Network off of Max?
Dang, that's so cool.
Tubi bought all the Cartoon Network
The
stuff
licenses.
Yeah.
They licensed it.
Real?
Yeah, there's like over 100 or something cartoons they're gonna put on the first.
So we're
That's
gonna see like Harvey Birdman, attorney at law.
Dude, there's some shit. Have you seen the list?
No, man. This
There's
is new to
the
me.
Plastic Man cartoon from the 80s.
Oh shit! I love
Brave
that
and the Bold.
with the little dude and the chick that calls
Yeah.
him Plaid.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember waking up when I was 5, waking up at like 6 o'clock when my
The fuck
dad
you
left for
laughing at,
work.
Larry?
No,
fuck's
just
funny?
the way you said it is funny, but it's like I know that like I've seen it, so I know that that's like how it goes. But it's just funny though, because
Dude,
like
I'm
I never
so
thought
psyched.
about it in so long.
I'm so psyched for this shit.
Yeah.
Fucking Brave and the Bold. I
Yeah.
haven't seen Brave and the Bold since it was on Cartoon Network the
Yeah.
first time.
Are they gonna have Justice League action too?
I think that might have already been on there. I'm not
Oh,
sure.
okay. Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Oh, dude, it is a crazy list. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
dude. Yeah.
I'm
I
just
think-
trying to see.
And it's
Wow.
just a straight cartoon.
Shaolin Showdown.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's so yeah.
Oh my god.
Barely remember that.
Wow.
You couldn't find Showdown anywhere streaming. The one
Yeah.
that follows it, Chronicles, was on Prime, I think. But Showdown you couldn't find anywhere.
Wow.
I love Shaolin Showdown because it stars my friend Dante, the little dude. Like Larry's laughing because he's met him. That is him.
Yeah. New Adventures of Batman. The New Adventures of Gilligan. Okay.
Yeah, there's some shit on there, dude. Like, I didn't know Turner had all of this. They weren't even showing half of this.
Supernatural, the anime series.
Oh man, that's the shit too. Yeah, those are good.
I've never seen it, but I knew about it.
Yeah, I watched like 2 episodes. And then so there's a comic book series. There's a comic book series, Supernatural Rising Sun.
Yeah.
That it connects the anime series to that to the show. Well, not Rising Sun. It kind of like no, what that Rising Sun does is they have to travel to Japan and do it, and that's why in that episode 5, like he talks about, that's why I drive. I hate fucking flying, you know, because of the events that happened when they went to Japan.
Yeah.
Oh, they got Moses' favorite superhero show, Lunatics Unleashed.
I never seen it. I don't know what that is.
Look, you know what that is. You got it.
I have no idea what that is.
Oh, Mad. Wow. This list is crazy.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, they have some stuff like Locked. Oh, Dragon's Lair.
There is some shit on there.
Because they own all the Hanna-Barbera stuff too.
Yeah, dude. On the 1st, everything's going to Tubi.
It says March 1st. We'll start adding the following Warner Brother. Wow. That's crazy.
Lunatics Unleashed was a Looney Tunes superhero.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
Yeah, I love it already.
Danger Duck.
They got that Justice League spinoff, Zeta Project.
Oh yeah, I love that.
I don't even remember that. What is that?
It's tied into Justice League.
Well, it started in Batman Beyond.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and he was like an android type of, basically like a robot protocol droid kind of thing that became a little more sentient.
Back in time though?
I think it's a different city or something, but it's one of those things where it's like it starts in Batman Beyond and then goes, and I remember because it was the voice was Diedrich Bader.
Yeah,
and he just like his voice. The fuck you laughing at, Larry?
I remember that being funny. like a
you just know that off the top of your head. Like that's crazy.
Well, because I love Diedrich Bader, man. What the fuck's wrong with that?
Yeah, that's
what the fuck. I'm just.
What the fuck's funny about that?
You're blowing my mind, my guy.
Stop blowing
shit, Larry.
You're blowing it.
I don't do like that. It ain't Pride Month.
I'm being blown.
The fuck's funny?
Getting the full Magnum.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
Okay, I'll take that. But yeah, it was one of those things because it was like an OMAC project kind of thing for Batman Beyond, and then it's the new one, and he became more sentient, more independent, and he wanted to become his hero too, you know.
And then he had a tie-in. They had a mini series tie-in.
Yeah,
with Justice League Unlimited, I think.
Yeah, they brought him back for that.
Yeah, and he was teaming up with Static.
Yep, yeah. Because it was when Batman Beyond, Static Shock, and then Zeta Project came to get that was the block of cartoons in that Saturday morning.
Yeah,
that's why Lawrence doesn't remember. There's too many black heroes.
Yeah, makes sense.
It was also when he might have been in college because it was like 97 or something. Like
I want to say it was 98.
98. Yeah, I was
in college then too.
Yeah, I remember watching the episode. Well, yeah, because it was I watched at the Shrine Convention. I watched the premiere of Batman Beyond before it was out, and you were in college then.
I was in college too. I still watched it.
Yeah, but
I watched Batman Beyond.
Larry was going to cookouts, and he was a part of fraternity. You were in ITT Tech. Yeah.
Why do you ask like that?
ITT Tech.
No, that's where I got my bachelor's degree. I don't know why you're laughing, Lawrence.
Again, what the fuck's funny, Larry? Like the man had went to higher education. Like the fuck,
digital entertainment and game design with an associate's in multimedia. I don't know why you're still laughing.
He directed an award-winning short film. He directed an award-winning short film. What the fuck, Larry? Like, dude, like, you really gotta, you gotta check yourself, Larry. You're privileged, man. I know. Ever since you've been hanging out with these comedians and shit, your other.
You know what?
Yeah.
You guys should talk about my short film on your show.
Yeah.
what year did it come out?
2006.
That's a long time. It was after I met you guys because Mo helped me shoot it.
Yeah, I did
There
fight
it is.
choreography and
I
shot it.
remember that
Yeah.
actually. Yeah, yeah, that was good
Wait,
stuff.
so there ain't no way I was in high school, because if you guys were in college, I was definitely in college.
No,
I
no,
graduated early.
yeah. No, also when we met Oz, he was still finishing college too.
I was also lazy, yes.
Yeah.
Because I met you
Yeah,
guys when I was
but
like 23, 24, something like that.
Yeah.
Because I'm
Is
pretty
that
sure I'm
true?
older.
Oh
I
my
think the only one. No, I think I'm older than all of you.
No,
How old are
you
you?
can't be older than me.
I'm pretty sure.
What's
Oh.
your age? Heck.
44.
Oh yeah, no. Larry's older than you. Larry's like 57.
I'm older than you.
Are you?
Listen, I'm old. Like that's it. Like
I got like
Like,
a year
both?
on you.
and then Joe is older than both of us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Joe's 62.
That's why he's got to go to bed so early.
Like he only does the show because he had dinner and he has to sleep 4 hours after.
God damn.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I mean, I'm
okay.
71, you know.
Oh, dude. So okay. Listen, it's time for us to get out of here.
Is it already?
Yeah, man. We yeah, it's time. So let's go ahead and
Man.
look, I'm saying it
I gotta
like
empty my old ass bladder.
Oh look. I was really
Ran out of here.
Yeah, he'll be back hopefully. We'll see. Look, I know, right? I'm like, oh man.
I can
Okay,
kill
where
sometime.
is
Dun 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 dun.
there it is. Okay. So let me come to you first. Heck, give me some final thoughts.
I'm fucking old, man. I don't know. Read Absolute Martian Manhunter. More people need to read it. It's a good ass comic. You got to read more fucking comics, and that one is fucking interactive, man. It's like those magazines like from when we were kids. I don't know about the people now because it ain't 6-7 or whatever. So.
You tell him, Mac.
Absolute Martian Manhunter. Read that. It's good.
Makes sense. Moses Magnum, give me some final thoughts, my friend. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, go for it.
Heck did say read more fucking comics, and that reminds me you can get our merch at fantasticforum.live. Just like this read more fucking comics hoodie, you know. This one I made myself is not what you get over there. You probably get better stuff there, but it's like I bought these things that are transfers, and all you have to do is like you need a heat press to do them, but I just have an iron, so I'm like, and then the way this shit works is like when it cools down, it transfers over. So it's like I'm over here for like an hour just pressing, and the shit's not good. And then I was like, man, fuck this. And then I just went and started doing something else. And then when I went back, like I picked it up and the film fell off. It was like it's on. Oh wow! But I was like,
It worked great.
Yeah. But yeah. So yeah, just do the one on the link because I'm not gonna sit there and do that anymore for your orders.
That's funny. All right, Oscore, give me some final thoughts, my friend.
I'm looking to see if we have it in our merch store because I should be able to add it. I designed the fucking thing.
Yeah, no, it should be on it because I used that design to get these transfers from, shout out to Ninja Transfers. They work great. They're easy to use, but definitely, like I'm gonna have some Korean kid do it on Redbubble or whatever. You gotta support minorities, you know.
Yep.
You know what? We don't have a hoodie. I can add that though, because the art is saved there.
Okay, good.
We got T-shirts, stickers, and
coffee mug.
Cover. A coffee
There it
mug.
is.
Why do we have a coffee mug? Okay.
Why
All
not?
right, I gotta go.
So your fantastic coffee. For the entire Fantastic Forum, thank you all so much for hanging out with us. We do appreciate you. We'll be back next week. With that said, make sure you let us know what you like, what you don't like, what you would like to see more of. Talk to us. We will listen. We are the Fantastic Forum. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We'll be back next week. So, yeah, good night.